A little bit fresh out here today. Not too bad though. So we're off to work. Got a few bits going in. We're starting a mechanic's garage. So new ramps going in. New delivery of ramps on Tuesday. So yeah, not only will we be offering car sales, but we'll also be doing the repairs. Something I used to do many years ago, which will go hand in hand with what we're doing. So stay tuned. Let's see how big we can build this garage and what's the progress. That's where the garage is going. 2 ramps going in. All the other bits and pieces. Again, as you see from the title, we've got ourselves a nice Audi S3. We're going to do a few videos on flipping cars. Obviously you'll see from my channel that this is what we do. So I thought we'd give you an insight of what we pay, what we got to do to them, what sort of profit we can pull out the end, if we pull a profit or if we don't. So as I say, we've got an Audi S3. We'll have a little walk around. So as you can see, it's in a lovely blue colourway. Bodywork not in bad condition at all for the age of the vehicle. We do have a little bit of a mark down here on the corner. This was missing. We've just replaced this. I fitted that just before the video. Come around to the wheels. Wheels aren't in bad shape. Tyre does have a chunk out of it, and to be honest, the edge on the side that could do with replacing. So we're going to stick two brand new tyres on there, both on the fronts. The rest of them are fine. Coming down the bodywork, as I say, for an old girl, she ain't in bad condition at all. She's got can't really make it out. I'll get that cleaned up, but it's got a sports exhaust on there, a bit of Miltech or something like that. But bodywork wise, she ain't bad. She's got a little bit of peeling up here. We'll get her sanded down and repainted. That's quite a common thing on these older vehicles, so there's nothing out of the ordinary. As we walk around to the interior, the seats are in pretty good shape. Very minor wear just here on the edge, but nothing to talk about really. The rear seats, absolutely mint. I wouldn't say they've been sat in much in their lifetime. So this vehicle's got 124 on the clock. Absolutely flies for what it is. Little 2 litre. But being 4-wheel drive, it really does hunker down and off it goes. So the wheel arches are all good on this. You've got a very slight bit there, just starting to go underneath the paint, but she's solid. Onto the engine. So we've got a through pipe on her, nice big air filter. Other than that, this is absolutely stock. We do have all the original covers in the back. Toying with the idea of putting them on, not quite sure at the moment, but the guy gave it to us, so we have got it all. But we'll decide. Passenger airbag is off, but the inside, as I say, not much wear on her at all. A little bit of steering wheel wear up here, but we'll do something with that. But overall, this is a great little example. So repair wise, we'll get her in, get her inspected. We're gonna have to put a couple of tyres on there. We've got these next door, so that's no drama. They do that for us. Bodywork wise on the corner, that little scrape, we may touch it and we may not. We'll see how we got on with it. And same with the engine cover, we'll see how we got on with it. Service wise, we'll check the history. Timing belt's been done twice in its life, so that's not needed to be done. We'll probably give it an engine service, make sure she's all inspected up. Any other issues, we'll get them done too. So, as we're saying, it's a nice condition car, this one. What we got? We've only got 15 miles in the tank, but we'll take her for a little spin. So power wise, these are pretty powerful for a little 2-litre engine. I believe 0 to 60, don't quote me on it, is about 4.8 to 5 seconds. I will have to double check. But yeah, around 4.8 to 5 seconds. So, being a 4-wheel drive, these do really stick to the road. And they have plenty of power. And for such a small car, just put it right in there. For such a small car, they do motor well. It sounds lovely. So that little Miltech exhaust, if it's a Miltech I will double check, gives a little bit of a purr, but nothing too overpowering. Interior wise, obviously being an older car, it's got the older dash, nothing like the newer digital stuff, but it's a real driver's car. You know you're in it. Seats are nice and comfortable. Leather's good. Leather's still hard, to be fair, which is very difficult to find in these. They normally go soft, they sag a little bit. As I say, it's got 124 on the clock, but it's a very obtainable little sports car for somebody. You can get a rough one for about 5 grand sort of mark, give or take, maybe a little bit less if she's a bit more rough around the edges, or you get a decent one for about 7 grand. So this one will be going up for 6,995. I think it's definitely worth it. The paperwork that's with it, and just the condition. Obviously it's got that one little mark on the front bumper, but that's nothing at all. Other than that, she's going to be nice and mint. We may spend the money and get that repaired. If not, he'll give something for someone else to clean up. But yeah, as I say, very obtainable little sports car. Insurance for a younger driver, still going to be a little bit steep, but for 7 grand, there's not really much else that you can get along the lines of this sort of car. What have you got? You've got like an Astra VXR, something like that, which again, they're not too bad of a car, but this being 4-wheel drive, without taking her right up to the red line. She's got a lot of oomph in her. It's meant to be a stage 1. How true that is, I don't know. We will go through the paperwork and we'll have a little nosy, see if there's anything to do with paperwork regarding a stage 1 map. But it'll be sold as it hasn't got any map on it, because we haven't got the proof. I'm hoping that this camera view's good, because I've got you wedged down beside the seat. Very makeshift, but it's a nice 70-mile-an-hour road here, so we can open her right up. She pulls well for a 2007 plate motor. She pulls very well. we got our welder. He's brought along his lovely little Volkswagen flatbed. 2 screens on the front. I don't really know much about them. That's a wicked bit of kit. That's what I'll do. Head on down, get a little video of it. Let us know what you think. It's a really cool little wagon.